So today we have Narasimhulu sir, and we are going to take his views on entrepreneurship. Hi sir.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Sir, this is my first question. You are postgraduate from IIT Delhi and have also pursued a PhD degree from the same institute, right?
Yes.
So what do you think there are the differences that exists between those colleges, that is IITs, and other Indian colleges which have always brought an edge to the IITs?
Okay. The very important key point, the key main facility, the facilities which student can avail at the IITs. In the case of availing the classrooms at all the time 24/7. Not like other colleges. If you compare, there will be limitation in availing the classrooms. That is one part, and availing the library, availing the internet facility. Okay, and accessing the faculty. So whenever they want, they can easily access. And monitoring the faculty. Faculties are going to monitor all the time in the IITs. Whereas other colleges, they may have or they may not have. So what I observed being a postgraduate and PhD student in IIT Delhi, so the faculties are more concerned about their progress as well as students' knowledge and about their future and career.
So the faculty is also contributing equally as the students are contributing.
Of course, because their motto also gaining knowledge. They are not going to stop once they got job. Faculties are not going to stop there. They are going to acquire more and more knowledge on their own as well as from the bright upcoming students, so that there is a mutual exchange of knowledge which is happening at the IITs, even for the graduate level and postgraduate level and the research level also.
Okay.
That's the very difference which I have observed being a student of IIT.
That is quite convincing, sir.
Okay.
So this is the second question. So we know that ideas of each individual differs.
Yes.
So what do you think an entrepreneur should work in a way that he can take all the people together with him?
Okay, so there is one point which comes into here, picture here, that so normalizing the group based on their talents, based on their skills and based on their interest. So being an entrepreneur, you should be in a position to identify a group and bring that group on one platform. So some people may be familiar in the design, some people may be familiar in the building the projects in the physical form. Some people want to work with the software, some people want to do some kind of physical activity, and some people want to manage these two groups. So being an entrepreneur, you have to look each individual and grab some kind of ideas and identify the common talents and make them to stand on one platform. So that is the role which plays an entrepreneur. You have to play a key role, bringing all the individuals on one platform.
Very well answered, sir. Okay, here comes the next question.
Yes.
So the determination you had since childhood,
Okay.
we all know, sir.
Okay.
The entrepreneur must also have the same determination.
Of course.
So would you tell us what lifestyle one must adopt to become a successful entrepreneur?
Okay, so if I look back my life from my childhood onwards, I was always interested doing things on my own, and not do this so that I will learn. So to learn something, I have to do on my own. So even for teaching also, I suppose if I want to take one topic to teach maybe half an hour or 1 hour class, I cannot get the things straight away from the book. I have to write on my own.
Okay.
So doing some kind of work on your own, that is learning attitude should be there. No need to do any kind of hard work. Do some kind of smart work. So that you can learn something and it will be retained with you. You can not like it is just goes away. It should be retained and it should share whatever you learn to others. That should be how that kind of attitude an entrepreneur should have. The commitment should be there.
Okay.
So then only it is a successful entrepreneur can say that.
Okay, fine.
My question is, sir, what important resources should Indian colleges provide to its aspiring entrepreneurs?
Okay, one very important thing which I have observed, being a topmost in IIT student, the IITs provides like they give knowledge, they give a very bright future for the students. If they got placements from the IITs, after a while, what they'll come back to institute, and institute will give a kind of place to do business, and which will be helpful for the growing of institute and growing of the self and as an entrepreneur. So such kind of facility other institutes also should provide, so that you are going to having collaboration with the institute and with the industry, and you are going as growing a successful entrepreneur. So other colleges should provide such a way that, like in place of like even in India, some kind of organization, ISRO, DRDO and CSIR and AICT, some UGCs, they are giving some kind of grants to start your own entrepreneurs,
Okay.
own entrepreneurship. So there in the institutes, they should kind of have attitude or atmosphere in the institutes, so that more of entrepreneurs can grow.
Okay, sir, thanks. This is the last question. What is the message to the rising entrepreneurs of our country?
Okay, so rising entrepreneur, so every individual should be an entrepreneur in such a way that whatever they have learned during their schoolings, during their college, that should put in practical application to contribute to the society. The motto should be somehow, by means some other way, or to contribute to the society, to get upbringing. Then only it will be contribution to the overall nation. As when we say that our nation is growing, it is based on the completely on the lifestyle of a persons or people which are living in that particular country. So being an entrepreneur, as one should think that how can I contribute so that my society can uplift. So that is one thing should remember always. So if I want to be an entrepreneur, I will keep in mind that okay, by some means I am going to help to the society by contributing this kind of thing. So this motto should be there for the entrepreneur.
Thank you. Nice. Very well said. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much for making time for us in your busy schedule. Thank you so much.
Okay, you are welcome. Thank you very much.